Done.
It's never much of a race.
Okay, I think we're working now.
Do I have to push OK on the
Yeah,
phone?
you can push OK. That's just like a letting you know that it's being,
Oh,
yeah, streamed.
okay.
You're good. Yep, you won't mess anything up. Yeah. Okay, I think we are good to go now. Hopefully, we're gonna echo here until I can get rid of this. Okay, I think we're working now.
Do I have to push OK on the phone?
There we go. Okay, we echoed before I could hit mute. All right, we got it, girls. We're going. Great. Okay, well, happy Sunday, y'all. Thanks again for bearing with our virtual technology here. Isn't it interesting? So we're gonna have a lot of fun, and we're gonna keep it simple and light. And since it's a more intimate group too, we should be able to have some great chats back and forth too, which I encourage. So for the sake of our stream, if there's any background noise or anything, I might mute you. Don't take offense. But you can always unmute at any time. Ask questions. Put all of your thoughts, comments, anything in the chat, and we'll take it from there. So I am a person, like I said in my message to you guys, with a lot of energy, and I do well with any sort of feedback that you can give me. So anything that you can give me, from waves and questions, laughs will get you bonus points too if you laugh at me, with me, whatever you prefer. Is both will probably occur, right, girls? Like, yeah. Um, so we're gonna keep letting our friends in as they come on. Hello, welcome, ladies. Thank you for coming on, Kristen, Kelly. I know Kristen might be driving. Oh, my friend's got a screaming kid. She's not gonna make it. Okay, all good. Hey, Kelly. So,
Hi.
yeah. So, like I said, I'm energetic and I can be squirrely. So I have notes. So you can count on me to help us stay on track, okay, y'all? So hit record. Check. I did that. We're live on YouTube. We're doing it. Here we go. Okay, great. So just want to give a quick shout out because Liz is our newest consultant on our team, so she can get a little pom-pom wave, a little yay. Yes. And she has some friends on. So thank you, Liz. Congrats to you, coming at us from Ohio. Ohio. And and then also on our team is Jill and Steph and Katrina, all with friends, watching, or will be watching the playback. So thank you, ladies, for taking advantage of this. This is super fun. And believe it or not, this is the first time we've ever done this type of thing, I guess. So it's kind of fun. So we're gonna have a good time, and we're gonna keep it simple. So again, I'm CeCi Burns. I get to be these ladies' fabulous mentor, sales director, as the jargon is that we have in Mary Kay. And we're just here to have some fun. You guys might have heard already from your consultant. If not, we are finishing as a team. Mary Kay set this company up so that you could go far in Mary Kay, and you got to take good people with you. And so our team is earning our 4th career car that I'm fortunate enough to drive in the last 5 years, and we are wrapping it up tomorrow night. So it's wild. There's a lot of exciting things going on. You guys are going to get access to some really fun steals and deals at the end of this Zoom. Watch out for a Google link that your consultant will send you for your feedback. And regardless of however you came on, if you're like, oh, let me just check this out, sure, free stuff is good. Or if you're like, yeah, actually, I'm ready for some new goodies, all good. We'll take you as you are, and we appreciate you jumping on it all. And so, yeah, just know that that's going to be coming at you too at the end. And then to review the products you guys have in front of you. So I'm pretty certain that everyone on screen, the strip of skincare that you were sent is the Time-Wise Miracle Set. So it'll be a light pink strip, and I'm so excited. I have none left. So I have none to show you. But y'all should have that in your goodie bag in front of you. So you'll have that strip. Those are all connected. That is the Time-Wise Miracle Set. That's the skincare we'll be working through. And then you all have a separate mask, and it's either the moisture renewing gel mask or the clear proof charcoal mask. So either one you have is great. You'll get instructions for both. And if you got any extra bonuses, you can set those aside and try those on a different time too. So we're going to be working through the skincare today and keeping it simple for you. And then also nearby is you should have your warm washcloth and water bowl. Warm water just feels better. That's my recommendation. And then some scissors if you want to cut open your samples. They do have like the little perforations, but just in case. And then pen and paper if you want to write questions or just notes or whatever. We appreciate that. And to start your wish lists. And then that's pretty much it. That's everything that you should need in front of you. So with that, before we just briefly say hello to all of you, Steph is behind the scenes today, ready with a wheel of names, doing some giveaways for us. So this is really exciting. So Steph, spin that wheel on that first giveaway, and we are going to see who is going to win a free $20 oil-free eye makeup remover, y'all. This is like the staple you've got to have, and we're going to be giving away 3 of these today. Super exciting. So, Steph G, who won the first one? Tell us, tell us, tell us. I'm excited. And if someone else is in the chat and says it fast.
The first lucky winner is Bertha.
Bertha, yay! Yeah, girl. Okay, so please write that down. Say, I won a makeup remover, and we will get that to you. Okay. Yay! Oh, it's so exciting. So exciting, so exciting. This is great. Well, congratulations, my friend. Thanks for being on. So love that. All right, y'all. So before we get this feeling good product on our face, we would just love to hear from you super briefly. And you don't have to be on, I know like Kristen's driving, you don't have to be on the screen necessarily to chat, but if you want to type it, if you'd rather type it, that's great. But real briefly, I'm just going to go around my screen. If you could just say your name, where you're from, because we have like a national audience today, which is so great. And then who is your consultant on here and what you love about her. Okay. So your name, where you're from, who is your consultant, and what you love about her. I'm just going to pick on our winner right away. I'm going to pick on Bertha. So if you could share with us, Bertha, start us off, because I don't think you're local to Wisconsin, right?
No, I did live in Wisconsin, but we just moved to California in October 2023. So I'm in San Diego right now.
Great.
My name's Bertha. My consultant is Liz, and I met her through my previous job at S3. And the one thing I do love about Liz is she's very helpful and very understanding.
Sure.
She's just a good person all around.
I second that. Excellent. Thank you, Bertha. We appreciate you being on. Liz is like, I'm feeling good. I love it. Well, next on my screen would be Michelle. Michelle, could you take it away?
I'm Michelle Baker, and I'm from Ohio. And my consultant is Liz, and I second Bertha. She's just super sweet and super kind.
I love it. All great qualities for a beauty consultant,
Yeah.
too. Awesome. Thank you, Michelle. We're really glad you're here. Thanks for squeezing in with us last minute. We appreciate it.
Not a problem.
Go ahead, Jeanette.
My name is Jeanette, and my consultant is Jill, and I met her through work, and she's always happy and fun and friendly.
She is.
And she invited me, and so this is my first time on here,
Awesome.
and that's about it.
Appreciate it. We're glad to have you. Thank you. And you're in Tulsa, right, or Milwaukee?
Yes, I forgot that part. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. No, all good. All good. Local.
Thank
Perfect.
you.
Thank you, Jeanette. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Kelly, would you like to go next?
Sure. My name is Kelly CeCi. I'm in New Berlin, Wisconsin. My consultant is Liz Jacobs, and I work with her right now, and I find her very helpful and very patient.
I love it. I love it. Having an array of kids will do that for you. She was a very patient friend, because I'm sure first she had to be a patient mom. And I know she's a good one at that. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you, Kelly. Very good. And Kristen, I know you're driving. Are you able to unmute and share it all? Otherwise, all good. But Kristen is my new friend. We're super grateful that she could be on, but I know she's driving. She's trying to beat an ice storm. She has to drive up north for work, and she's trying to beat an ice storm. So, Kristen, if you're able to unmute, great. If not, that's okay too. You're also driving, so like be careful. Don't unmute if it's unsafe.
Right.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll come back to her if she can pop on later. So great. Well, Another pom pom for you all. We appreciate you being on, and we definitely want to be sure that our consultants are appreciated and that you're appreciated. So we're really glad that you've got your goodies, and if you don't yet, I know they're on the way, or you guys will have some in the near future. So thanks so much for that. Great. Okay, and then oh, you guys, I forgot. It's too far. Okay. So we are going to go through, like I said, we are going to keep it simple. We're going to chat through some skincare. We're going to have another giveaway, ask for your feedback, ask for your interaction, your questions, your comments. And, you know, if any point during this, you're like, you know what, these girls are pretty cool or kind of weird, but also cool. And we'd love to hang out with them a little bit more. And you're like, you know, I've been seeking a side gig, or I've been looking for something to add in to supplement my income, or simply seeking like a fun community to plug into once in a while. And at any point today that you're like, you know what, yeah, I'll give this Mary Kay thing a try, just type in the chat, sign me up, and we have an additional gift for you of a $56 value brush kit. Now, if any of our consultants are close enough to one that they could grab it, great. If not, that's okay. But it is in this beautiful, I say leather-like case, and it features 5 of our signature brushes for makeup. So super fabulous. That is our gift to you this month for starting your Mary Kay side gig. And we just appreciate you for that. So if any point you're like, yeah, I'm gonna give this a go, type in the chat, sign me up. We're gonna watch for that. Steph's gonna watch for that, and we'll make sure that you are given a beautiful, fresh new brush kit. Sound good? I'm excited. Okay, so at any given point, you throw that in there. So, and then that also means I owe you a brush kit. So please remind me. Okay, very good. So let's get to these products, y'all. I'm excited. Oh, Jill's got it. Okay, there it is. Jill, I'm gonna pop you on Spotlight quick so that you can show everybody. Thank you. So there's like it has like a trifold, so it opens, and then you've got like a page to turn to keep them super organized. You've got 2 brushes. You've got your all over eyeshadow or your all over powder brush and your cheek brush, and then 3 eyeshadows brushes too. And Jill's got her bonus brushes in there also. So super fabulous. Such a great gift. Thank you, Jill. Appreciate that. My team's always ready. All right, y'all. So let's get to these products. So grab the strip of skincare that you, like I said, most of you should have it in front of you. If not, I know it's around the corner in the mail, or you'll be getting one soon. And I can see Michelle's got it in her hand there. The first one in that lineup is going to be our cleanser. Now, what I'm going to do is actually quickly first demonstrate our oil-free eye makeup remover that Bertha will be getting from me, as well as our micellar water. Now, this is what we call our bestie bundle. All right, this is our makeup removing, like, fantastic duo. I'm going to throw myself on Spotlight for a little bit for the playback's sake. So this is our bestie bundle. So I'm going to start with the oil-free eye makeup remover. You give it a good shake because it's a 2-part dual phase formula. I know I sound like a scientist, right? So what I'm going to do is just apply about a dime size to each of my cotton pads here, maybe not even a dime. A little goes a long way in Mary Kay, and I'm just going to rest them on my eyes for a moment to loosen up my mascara and eyeliner from the day. And I heap on the mascara, y'all, all right? I'm a very good testimonial for this product. And you're gonna see that it's just gonna simply melt away any eye makeup, as well as I could use it on brows. It's also great for stubborn lipstick. And I know it probably looks like I'm not being gentle, but I promise I'm being gentle to my eyes. And you guys, this stuff is truly, truly magic. Check that out. It's almost all gone. There go the brows. Remember, they're a part of our face, okay? Brows are necessary. And what I love about it is that it is not like sticky, or like it doesn't have a weird finish to it. It just wipes clean, which I love. So there she is, gone. So that's our oil-free eye makeup remover. So that's phase 1 in your bestie bundle. And then phase 2, the way that I'm using it today, is our micellar water. So the way I'm using it today is I'm showing you basically a double cleanse. So this is going to be, if you think about it, the broom. We are dusting, or rather sweeping the floor before we mop, okay? So sweeping the floor of any impurities, any makeup, and anything that's left on my skin that I really want to make sure that I remove. And you guys can see I had just a little bit of concealer on today, as well as a little bit of blush. Okay, So that's taken off all of that, which is great. Now the cleanser does have a makeup remover in it, so it will take off your foundation and everything, but I find just being able to do a double cleanse once in a while just leaves you feeling extra fresh, and I just really love the way my skin feels. This micellar water coming up on summer here, and especially where Bertha is, where it's hot all the time, is really great too for like the middle of your day. So micellar water for a quick rinse post gym, or if you're in healthcare in the middle of your day for a quick refresh, or before you head out for the night and you want to redo your makeup, this is a really great option to do that. So this is our bestie bundle. Really, really love these products together. So now we will move on to our cleanser. So you guys have your skincare is all perforated together. If you want to unperforate them from their buddies, that's fine. It's not required. But you're going to go ahead first to that 4-in-1 cleanser. So the time-wise 4-in-1 cleanser, step 1 in our skincare routine. And I'm going to challenge you to only use a little bit. Those samples will probably last you 2 to 3 times, maybe even more. So always be conservative with Mary Kay because it will last, right? I'm sure our consultants can put something in the chat about how long our products last. Now, if you expressed to your consultant that you have a little bit more combination skin or a little bit more oily skin, you'll be using the combination to oily formula, which is what I have. On the back of your sample, it'll actually have a purple stripe, and that's how you know that it's the combination formula. If you expressed you're a little bit more dry or normal, you have the normal to dry formula, which is a pink stripe on the back. So these things can be altered too with your experience, your next experience with your consultant. Just depends on what works best for you, and you can always mix and match, which I love. So the normal to dry folks, your cleanser is a little bit creamier. Combination to oily folks, yours is a little bit more gel-like. So here's how much I'm going to use, you guys. You can see that there? Like an organic pea is what I like to say. Not a GMO pea, all right, y'all? An organic pea size. So go ahead and put that on your finger, and then just dampen your other hand in your water bowl, just to kind of get some water on your hands. It's a lot easier to move that product on your skin when your hands are damp. Of course, at the sink, you would probably dampen your skin first, right? So then just kind of start to move it around your skin, and you're washing your face in front of your phone. Maybe you're at your kitchen table, maybe you're at your desk, wherever you're at, it's all good. So we also love to know what you guys think right away. So as soon as you're able to wash this off, give us some adjectives of some things you're feeling, or if you're unmuted and you want to throw some things out. I for sure love how there's no fragrance, not only no fragrance added, but really no smell, which really just makes it great, especially for those of us with more sensitive skin. So if you guys got any adjectives for us, throw them out there. I can feel the beads in mine. Make sure you guys can feel those exfoliating beads. Love it. And this is our 4-in-1 cleanser for a reason, because it is cleansing, washing your face, freshening, helping with pores, exfoliating with those gentle beads, and brightening all in one. Now I know y'all appreciate some brighter skin. Who doesn't, right? So we're getting that brightness too with vitamin B3. Yeah, if you guys have already grabbed your washcloth, if not, go ahead and you can just simply remove that. And it's taking with it all of the dirts and impurities from your day and helping you just feel nice and refreshed. We would love to hear some of your adjectives. What do we got so far? Who's thinking what? Or I'd love to know who used what. Do you have the creamy one or the gel one? I see Jeanette and Michelle. You guys are unmuted. Do you know what you have?
I have the dry.
I have the dry skin.
Okay, perfect. So you guys have the creamier one. What did you think so far?
I like it.
Oh, go ahead. I didn't do mine yet, so I didn't I didn't know.
All good, Jeanette. Yeah.
Okay.
How about you, Michelle?
I like it. Yeah, it feels good.
Soft, simple. Yeah, it's a simple skincare solution. Exactly. Yeah. Kelly, anything to add? Bertha?
I think it feels great.
Great. Thank you, Kelly.
Feels clean.
Doing its job, right? I love it. All right, y'all. I gotta just plug myself in here. Very good. So you might have noticed too that I just very gently patted my skin dry, and actually this is my Zero Clucks Given towel. we have chickens. And as soon as people find out you have chickens, people like your mother-in-law will buy you lots of chicken things. More chicken things than you need. God bless her. So yeah, so gentle, gentle, gentle. Because I often find that, we just don't realize sometimes how harsh we can be on our skin, and not so much with ingredients, but physically, like, just being kind to it. So just something to keep in mind as you move forward today. All right, so our faces are fresh, are clean. Now on the daily, you would simply move forward now to your moisturizer or your nighttime recovery. Because of this special skincare experience, you're gonna move to your mask. So first, I'm gonna address our charcoal mask girls. Who has the charcoal mask sample? I wanna say, I don't know that you guys would. It would be white and green. Bertha, do you have the charcoal mask sample? I think you might be. Oh, you do. Okay, great. So Bertha has it. Kelly, do you have the moisture mask? Moisture renewing gel?
I have the gel mask.
You have gel mask. Okay, yep. And Jeanette, I think you'd probably have the gel mask as well.
Yes.
And
Yes.
Michelle,
I have the gel.
gel. Okay, great. So Bertha and I are going to start with a charcoal mask because this one takes just a little bit longer to dry. And then I will chat you ladies through the moisture masks. So first I'll address our charcoal mask friends. So Bertha, you might find that you use the whole thing right away. That's fine. And if you don't, that's okay too. The charcoal mask is our deep cleansing charcoal mask meant for those with excess oil or occasional breakouts. I definitely have occasional breakouts, whether it's that time of the month or stress or whatever. I am a little bit more on the oily side. So this is going to address the oil, excess oil, and get future breakouts out of there. So you're gonna see some interesting things happening because you can actually see it working, which is one of my favorite parts. Liz is nodding. Yeah. You
That's
can see it working. Yeah, it's really like visually satisfying because you can see it, but it's also gentle. So Bertha, I'm gonna have you go ahead and open your sample. And of course, today you'll just be using your fingers, but I do want you to know we have this really cool silicone mask applicator. This also just makes for a really great gift because everybody's got skin, right? And so I'm going to be demonstrating the applicator today. Now, this is something you'll want to focus on your T-zone and chin, avoiding the eyes. And if you want to put it on your cheeks, you can too. I'm going to be demonstrating the moisture mask as well. So Bertha, if you want to go nuts and put it all over your face, you definitely can. Just avoid your eyes. And what you're kind of looking for is this nice in-between like amount where you can't necessarily see your skin through it, but it's not globbed on, right? Sometimes I'll just put this on in like a mustache and just like walk around my house. I don't know. My husband's like, cute. Okay. So I'm going to start with the charcoal mask. I do see we've got some masking going. Jill's using the charcoal mask. Liz using charcoal mask. I love it. Bertha, tell us if you can. I know your hands are probably full of masks, but tell us if you can what you are smelling. How does it feel? I like that it's kind of cool.
Yeah, it smells really like minty, but not too strong.
Yeah, that is our peppermint and rosemary extract in there. So,
Yeah.
yep, you're getting natural ingredients right on your skin. And I'm going to focus this, like I said, y'all, I'm going to focus this on my T-zone and chin so that I can leave my cheeks open for moisture mask because y'all, as women, we are already multitasking. Why don't we just multi-mask while we're at it? I cannot take credit, but I really do like the concept. So you guys can continue applying your charcoal mask. And this will dry in about 10-12 minutes. So we've got a little bit of time to chat while this dries. So now my moisture mask, gals, moisture renewing gel mask is the full word for it. You too will notice that you probably won't need the full package because it's a little goes a long way. I actually love what Jill said. A pea to blueberry sized amount, totally, depending on the product. I would say that the moisture mask, give yourself a good blueberry size. That's cute. And it's like, yeah, it sounds cute. Now you have to take me seriously for the next 12 minutes and not make fun of me. I know, this is going to be a challenge. So our moisture mask, gals, you might want to apply this on cheeks, or perhaps you are dry all over. You can absolutely apply it all over. What I'll challenge you to do, though, is just not to rub it in like a moisturizer. We kind of want to keep it on a nice thin layer, okay? I kind of call it feathering it on. So just kind of feather it on all over, avoiding your eyes, and we'll let that one dry too. This one will dry to a soft finish and essentially feel like you don't have anything on. So just a heads up for our moisture mask gals. So my face is just kind of, you know, there's a sheen to it where the mask is because I didn't rub it in all the way. But again, you don't have to glob it on either. So I'm going to put this mask on my cheeks and a little bit along my hairline. That's actually where I tend to get dry too. So that is called a multi-mask, my friends. Look at that. Effect. So again, this mask applicator also helps me to not
your kid, please.
sorry. Yeah, so just allows you to not also use quite as much product. So you're saving product, it's a lot easier to apply, and you're keeping your fingers off your face for a little bit longer, which is always a good thing. So great, so our masks are on. And you'll also see too, if you request a beautiful Mary Kay lookbook, our Mary Kay catalog from your consultant, you'll see that these are actually advertised together as well. So they call this, what does Mary Kay call it? They don't call it multi-mask. I think they call it mix and mask, which is also cute. And so they actually advertise them together because we truly believe that there are so many things that are #better together. And a couple of them are our favorite masks. So moisture renewing gel mask and charcoal mask. They each sell for only $26. And you noticed just based on how little you guys just used, how long they're gonna last you, right? I checked in with a friend yesterday who bought the charcoal mask for me before I got married. So late this summer. I just got married in October. And I'm like, hey, like you know, you might be getting down on that moisture mask. Is that something that, or the charcoal mask, is that something you want to refresh? And she's like, actually, no, I have a ton left. I'm like, okay, great. So little goes a long way, and Mary Kay products are meant to last. So you guys can feel really good about that. Okay, I'm gonna check my notes, see how we're doing, make sure I stay on track. Is there any questions or like product questions or anything so far? I should have said this earlier, but every thoughtful question you pop in the chat or ask out loud, Steph's gonna put you in our drawing again. All right, we've got another drawing for another makeup remover coming up shortly. And so every time you ask a great question, we'll pop you in the drawing a second time. Okay, so we're all really good for bribery. Okay, we're not above that. All right. Any questions or anything? I'm scrolling across the top here, so let me make sure I don't miss anybody. Okay, great. So we got our masks on. Now, okay, one thing I would love to do is, if you're willing, and I promise, like I said, this will stay private, but if you're willing, I'd love to take a funny mask picture. Would you guys allow that? Would that be okay? Okay, great. So no one said no. No one said no, so I'm gonna take a picture. So stick out your tongue or do something silly. I'm gonna hold up my pom-pom, okay? Okay, ready? Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think the first one was a video, but I got it. Okay, thanks for following along. My team knows. They're like, oh, sure, CeCi, another picture. All right, we're ready. They're always ready. So thank you, team, for that. I love it. I love it. All right, y'all. So I'm going to share real quick. Oh, I am still on Spotlight. That was just my own view. Okay, we're learning. We're always learning. It's great. So I'm going to share really quick. Yeah, actually, I'm going to have you guys pop some stuff in the chat. So if Mary Kay, you guys, if Mary Kay is a business, wherever something in a million years that you would choose to do, what are some things you would need to know? Like, what's a question you've always wanted to know? Or, you know, are you really at a pyramid scheme? Don't get me started. Okay, someone take the soapbox before I get on it, right? But please put it in the chat because I'd like to go through a couple things about our story, and then I'd love to address your questions at the end. So throw your questions in the chat, and then I'm going to address them at the end. We appreciate you for doing that. Even if it might be something you already know, it might not be something that someone else on the call knows and would be curious to ask. So ask your questions. And consultants, if you're like, oh, I really wished I would have known this before I judged, or I'm glad I found this out, consultants, put your questions in there too, that you're like, yeah, I'm really glad that I asked that. Okay, so do that as well. So real briefly, you guys, while our masks dry, I'm going to share a little bit about my Mary Kay story because you might like me already and you might be not sure. And either way is fine. It's really fine. I'm used to it. So I appreciate the laughs and the nodding. That's giving me life. So thank you for that. So I started my Mary Kay journey technically when I was only 2 years old. Yes. Not because we joke about being in the company for so long and not looking like it, although that's true, but rather because my mom was actually going through a divorce from my dad and found she was no longer able to be a stay-at-home mom like she preferred. So in her journey, she was asked to go through to a Mary Kay event locally, and she went like this. She's like, yeah, I guess. And it was actually with our cousin who was a consultant at the time. And my mom, these are her words, so she'll tell you too. My mom says, she kind of lost herself in being a mom and she was not confident. She felt she was arrogant. So she kind of had, I'm college educated. What do I need with Mary Kay? Like, come on. And so she also jokes that it was the 90s and she thought Mary Kay ladies wore too much makeup, but everybody wore too much makeup. So she laughs about that one. So she went to this event and she does not even really remember what she heard, but she remembered how she felt. Remember how she felt. And so she was like, all right, well, it's makeup and skincare. They said they would teach me. Let me give it a go. What she came to appreciate was that her first appointment was actually with my grandma, who is now part of our Mary Kay team. And it was my grandma and her friend. And I was napping in the other room at 2.5 years old. And my mom in 1997, whatever year that was, forgive me, I don't do math, I'm grateful for calculators, um, sold these two ladies $300 and made half of that, $150, while I slept in the other room. She was like, oh, okay. And then she always adds the caveat of, and it wasn't a pity purchase. They loved the product and they were excited to support me. And so from there, she was like, all right, I think I can figure this out. She screwed up along the way. She had fun. She had a lot of support. She figured it out. So fast forward, I'm very grateful for what we call growing up in the pink bubble, growing up pink. And so, yes, she does have the infamous pink Cadillac. It's not infamous, it's famous, because infamy is not a good thing. Okay, I'm learning words. It's fine. It's famous. The famous pink Cadillac. And in fact, her team, and she will be finishing their 16th free car, y'all. And it'll be their 7th pink Cadillac. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, put in the chat what's your dream car and how would you like to drive a pink Cadillac? I need more love in the chat, y'all. So consultants, please be writing those questions in there. All right, we want to hear your questions. So with that, she was like, all right, I think I can figure this out. So I learned to drive in that pink Cadillac. It was a DTS at the time. It was like a boat, and was so fortunate to have a mom that was not only present growing up because she was able to be flexible in her schedule, but she was also disciplined in her schedule. Monday nights were for Mary Kay, and I knew not to expect to see her on a Monday night because that's when she was working her business and showing up for her team. So that was pretty cool. So fast forward, I start to sprinkle my business in at age 18. And was like, okay, yeah, mom, I'll do that when I turn 18. I'll sprinkle it in, was what we love to call it, sprinkling it in while I'm at school, while I'm in college, and be able to take that with me to school and not have to worry about having quotas, because Mary Kay doesn't have quotas. Oh my gosh, so grateful for that. So not only do we live our businesses and live our lives faith first, family second, career third. When we're at school or another commitment like that, it's faith first, family second, school third, and then career. So I was able to put it on pause if I needed to focus on exams or whatever. Most of the time I was like, I really want to work my business. And my mom's like, you need to pass your tests. I'm like, yeah, mom. Okay. All right. So grateful to work it through school. Fast forward, I ended up in the floral industry where I stayed for many years. But found, especially when I started to date my now husband, that I really didn't have the flexibility that I thought I did, and the earning potential too. I was grateful for a great boss and generally great work environment. But isn't it funny? As soon as we start to think too hard about it, we're like, yeah, but that's not real great, and that part's not really great either. Well, that part's okay some days, but not these days, right? And so I had found that I felt I was too young, 24 at the time, to be making these decisions of having to miss out on things like a pivotal moment for me, a big family vacation with my husband and his family because I was working this other person's business and I was making sure it stayed afloat and stayed relevant. And so I was like, this is dumb. I am holding this perfectly good Mary Kay business in my hand. Let's give it a go. And so through a lot of big decision making, therapy, which I do recommend to everyone, and some time to, get my things in order and ask for help from my mom, I was able to reach the position of sales director. And these are a bunch of cute faces. There's Jill. Katrina's over here somewhere. And Steph's over here somewhere. And so there's about 40 beautiful women right now on our Rising Fire team that I have the privilege of leading, and now get to have a quote unquote full-time income working from home and being flexible. And so I'm so grateful that I made that leap. It was scary as heck. Oh my God, you guys. I mean, I say it like it was a breeze. It was scary. It was scary and exciting. And I'm super, super, super glad I did. Always be glad I did. So be glad you did, not wished you had, right? And so, yeah, so fast forward, we're earning our fourth vehicle. We were so grateful for the availability of virtual business in 2020. And, it's been about 5 years now that we've been a team. So 5 years as for myself, full time in my business. So wild, time really flies, as they say, right? The days go slow and the years go fast. So we're grateful for that. And so real quick, I'm just going to hop off spotlight. If our team could just say like a quick sentence or two. And Liz is the newest, of course, so she's known me for a long time, but she hasn't been in our team for a long time. But just y'all, a quick sentence or two about like why you're glad you said yes. And actually, Katrina said before she started using Mary Kay, she did wonder what made Mary Kay different from an MLM. Totally would love to address that. And then she decided she loved the idea of supporting the person in front of me. Me or you? Me. You're so sweet.
Yeah, you.
Or me. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Yeah, Katrina and I have become really good friends. And yeah, you thought you needed to be a certain personality. So yeah, let me address that. And we'll go back to that for sure. So, well, Katrina, let's start with you. So you love the idea of supporting me and then realize you can also be yourself, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I've noted like since I've become a consultant, I've kind of just sprinkled it in, like we like to say, and made it feel like natural, um, bringing up natural conversations with like my friends and family and my coworkers. And so you don't have to be super outgoing and I don't know, like trying to talk to strangers and everything. You can start with like the people that you know, and they will help you find new friends.
So good. Yeah, they'll help you find new friends. Excellent. Thank you, Katrina. Perfect. Liz, what do you have to say so far? This is Liz's second chapter of life in Mary Kay, and so she was grateful that she could come back in a different time of life, right?
Yes. So between myself and everyone knows my teenage daughter, we spend a lot of money on Mary Kay products, as CeCi knows. I've been doing the skincare for over 12 years, and my daughter has been doing skincare for the last 6, and then she's incorporated makeup. So the last time we ordered, CeCi was like, "Do you know how much you're spending?" And I said, "Yeah. Do you know I have a teenage daughter?" So this has been really great because, I have the time now. I have kids who can drive, and everyone who has worked with me or knows me knows I am not bubbly. But this is something that I am passionate about. And if I'm passionate about something, it is something that I put my whole heart into. So
Love
thank
it.
you.
Thank you, Liz. So grateful you said yes. I love it. Yes. Jill, what about you? A couple quick sentences. Your favorite part, or why you're glad you said yes.
Okay. I said unmute myself. So, one of I've been with Mary Kay for 3 years. This is actually my second time around too.
Yeah.
I one of the things that I just love about what I found with my business is I am the epitome of introvert,
You are.
right? And this opportunity has given me so much confidence. It's forced me to get out of my comfort zone. Kristen and Jeanette, there's no way I would have asked you to come on this live today. It's just amazing the personal growth that I've gotten through this Mary Kay.
So good. Yeah, leaps and bounds. Thank you, Jill. Appreciate you. Steph, do you want to throw in a couple sentences while you're over there with our wheels?
Sure. What drew me in when my cousin introduced me to it was that we have the freedom and flexibility to sprinkle it in. Grandma. So I had the freedom to do that with working full time in a vet clinic. So I sprinkle it in when I can. And then also what I loved and found out after I joined is the Mary Kay Ash Foundation as well. I really, really love what they do for that, and I support that a lot and share that a lot.
Yes, the charitable foundation. Thank you, Steph. And I know you're a huge advocate for that as well. Yeah, our charitable foundation. So really quick, ladies, just so that you know, our charitable foundation works to eradicate cancers that affect women and domestic abuse against women and kids. And we want to make sure that you know that, because this is not just, oh, we donate to cancer. Because I know you hear that a lot, right? Especially during October, Breast Cancer Awareness Month, things like that. But we are constantly advocating for these local resources and things that apply to our local communities, local to you and you and you in Ohio and California and Wisconsin, and that affect our local communities. Donations to local shelters, grants to local women in business, women in sciences studying how to, slow the effects that cancer has on the body. Fascinating stuff. And so we want to make sure that you know about our charitable foundation, because I feel like it's something that people don't even realize we have. And we encourage you to check out Mary Kay Charitable Foundation, or rather MaryKayAshFoundation.org for more information, because it really is an excellent part of our business. We're really super grateful for too. Thank you, girls. Thank you for adding that. Love that. I want to keep us moving here, but really briefly, let's just check out, like, I'm going to go back on my view, although you probably had it already, but oops. Okay, what did I do? Here we go, spotlight. Okay, so I just want to show you guys my pores, okay, because it's like super gross. So if you guys have the charcoal mask on, check out your pores, and if you don't, you could use mine as an example. So what you'll notice, like along my nose here, is like where it's super, super light gray, but polka dotted, that's pulling out excess oil. And you'll see I have a lot of it on my forehead as well. Forehead is a lot of excess oil for lots of people. And then you can see, oh my gosh, look at the pores it's clearing out, you guys. Isn't that wild? Now I have a blemish on my chin. It's getting rid of that. It turns white or light where it's pulling out blemishes, and then spotted or speckled when it's pulling out excess oil or future breakouts. Isn't that wild? So you have like a map of like, hey, it's working, right? So charcoal mask ladies and I are going to take our washcloths, lay them on our faces for a moment, and then remove it. Moisture mask gals, you can do the same, or you can actually leave yours on. There is some really cool options with that moisture mask. If you are a gal that's like, you know what, I need all the hydration I can get, you can leave yours on, and we'll simply move forward with the rest of the steps right on top of it. So you have some options, okay? So I'm gonna start to take this off, and as I do that, I think we need another giveaway. So Steph G, roll that wheel and tell us who won our next oil-free eye makeup remover.
It's just not for me. Why not? I mean, if you're worried that the kid won't love you, you're wrong. I was raised by my grandma, and I loved her even more because she chose.
The next winner is Kristen.
Okay, now is Kristen still on? Because if she's not, we're gonna spin again.
I think she's gone.
Hey, spin again. Must be present to win.
Okay. Here we go.
That's not fair to the kid. Children need to be taken care of.
So exciting.
Come on, man. You are the most loving.
Jeanette wins.
Jeanette, yeah. Oh my gosh, you are gonna love that oil-free eye makeup remover, y'all. I'm telling you, it is.
Oh, nice, thank you.
You're welcome. Jeanette, throw that in the chat so that we remember to get you your, say, I want a makeup remover in the chat, okay? All right.
Okay.
So exciting. Okay. Or text me.
Okay.
I just want to make sure we remember. Okay. Now I'm going to use my my towel again. Now remember, we're being gentle, right? Gentle, gentle. Okay. So we removed our mask. Did our other giveaway. Now we're gonna move on to, because we're gonna pretend this is nighttime face, okay? Yeah, instantly unclogging your pores, like Katrina said in the chat. Absolutely, instantly unclogging your pores, and that's exactly what it does. Because like I feel like I'm brighter than I was earlier. Thank you very much, Mary Kay. So now we're going to move to our nighttime recovery. Nighttime recovery is the product you're looking for in your lineup of samples there. And again, y'all will notice how little that you need truly. And so be conservative. You're looking for that same organic pea size amount. And you'll simply, what I actually recommend is to tap and gently press it into your skin, this nighttime recovery. So this is what the actual product looks like. We call her one of our prettiest products. And I use about 2 pumps, okay? 2.5 maybe. So I use about that much, which equates to about a pea, okay? Now what you'll notice is it's a clear gel, and I don't want you to waste it rubbing it around in your hands, right? It's not hand care, it's skin care, right? Face care. And so just kind of start to tap it on and then press it into your skin. I don't know, I just love the way that that feels. And I think, again, the gentler we can be, the better. And the beads that you saw suspended in the actual container are vitamins A, C, and E, and they burst in the pump. So yours have already been bursted since they are in the samples. And so what you'll see when they're in the container like that is that they are ready. They're like ready to be like just literally the freshest of ingredients. This nighttime recovery also has chamomile extract in it, so it's going to soothe your skin overnight, which is just delightful, just delightful. And then we're going to sandwich this with our moisturizer. Now I look a little jerky, but can you guys still hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay, our Wi-Fi is interesting. All right, so we're gonna sandwich this, and we'll review what we all did at the end so you guys can know exactly what to expect. We're gonna sandwich this with our antioxidant moisturizer. So that's what you're gonna move to next in your list of samples is the antioxidant moisturizer. Same thing about a pea size, okay, y'all? And what you'll notice again is dependent on the color that you got. It's as much as I use, the purple or the pink. Either way, you're getting the right type of moisture for your type of skin. So fabulous. So you're not going to feel greasy and gross if you're oily, right? You're not going to feel like, oh, now I feel more oily. And dry girls, you're not going to feel like your skin sucked it in and then it's gone, right? You're going to feel hydrated from the top through all the way through, okay? And always remember to bring the excess to your throat and your décolleté, okay? Because we want to look fabulous here and here, all right? We don't want to look 40 here and 80 here, okay? We want to be consistent, all right? So yeah, so that's the Time Wise antioxidant moisturizer to finish. Now, we'll chat about it at the end too, but some of you may prefer our, I like to call it kick it in the booty anti-aging skincare line, which would be called the Time Wise Repair Value Firm. And we're going to show you some really great skin saving options for that too. Skin saving? Yeah, skincare savings, whatever. I've had a lot of coffee today. At the end too, in case you would prefer something with a little bit more kick in the pants when it comes to anti-aging. Our Time Wise Mary Kay skincare that you're trying today is great for folks generally anywhere from 20 to 40 or those looking for a simple skincare solution with a smidgen of anti-aging and some really great beneficial skin ingredients, okay? Now, last but not least, and I forgive me because I don't think you guys have this. It's now sold separately. But the Time Wise Miracle Set also comes with the Time Wise Eye Cream. So I'm going to, Katrina's using it too. I'm going to show you this. Oh, all good. Thank you, Bertha. Appreciate it. Yes, we'll chat with Liz. She'll send you the Google Doc to show you guys the eye cream because it is a brightening eye cream. Oh my gosh, so good. So this is all I'm using. I want to show you guys. Seriously, that is it. For both of my under eyes, okay? When I tell you a little goes a long way in Mary Kay, I mean it. And all I'm gonna do is kiss my fingers together and then gently dab underneath. We always wanna be gentle, gentle, gentle to our under eyes because this is the thinnest skin on our body. And we also don't have any sweat glands around our eyes, which is why it can be some of the first place that we show signs of aging because it's just dry all the time, okay? It's wild. So finishing with our eye cream, fabulous. So ask your consultant about adding in the eye cream because after 18, after 25, it's no longer an option. Okay, it's a requirement. You got to have your eye cream. So that is your completed face, you guys. So go like this. Everybody go like this. Oh, so soft. Give me some adjectives. I know Jeanette's gonna try them later. Michelle, Kelly, what are you guys feeling? What are some great adjectives for how your skin is feeling after having treated yourself to that mask and that skincare? Because you both have the moisture mask, I think.
I would say tight and moist.
Love it. Firm. Yes. Firm and moist. Perfect, Kelly. Fabulous. How about you, Michelle? She's like making sure she's rubbed it. And I muted you probably earlier, so forgive me. You'll have to unmute yourself.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, it just makes me feel like it's fresh and clean and, you know.
Fresh and clean. Perfect.
Hmm.
There's a song. So fresh and so clean, clean.
That was zestfully clean.
What?
Zestfully clean. Way back, maybe before
Zestfully
your
clean.
time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh gosh. Not with zest on your face though, right? Oh, that's awesome. Fresh and moisturized. Yes, Katrina. Me too. Like I feel like just super, super hydrated. This is great. All right, you guys. So good. So you felt your faces. So let's review real quick. So to start with, remember I used the Bestie Bundle, as we like to call it, the oil-free eye makeup remover, specific for eye makeup and stubborn lipstick, and the micellar water to help pick up dirts and impurities on the skin before we wash. Somebody super smart could probably look up the price of these and put them in the chat, but I think that they're 38 together. I think both of them are 38. I think this is 20, this is 18, but somebody super smart can tell me. Okay, great. That's why you keep smart people around you, you guys. Then we started with our 4-in-1 cleanser to wash our faces. Then we used our option of mask, either or the charcoal mask or the moisture renewing gel mask. And these are not daily. This is 2 to 3 times a week for each of these, okay? So your cleanser. Then, because this is our nighttime face, we went to our nighttime recovery. Then we went to our antioxidant moisturizer and finished with our antioxidant. Did I say antioxidant moisturizer? And finished with the eye cream. Hello. So we did technically 4 of the essential skincare steps. Now you'll notice there in your samples, you also have a daytime defender SPF 30. So we would highly encourage you to give that a try tomorrow morning. So grab the leftover cleanser that you've got, start your day with a fresh face, move to the moisturizer, cleanse and moisturize, super simple, and actually finish with the daytime defender. Because if you think about it, you want the SPF as close to the sun as possible, right? So we put the SPF last during the day. So we encourage you to try this bundle tomorrow, the cleanser, the moisturizer, and then the daytime defender. And if you ever have a question about order of application, your beauty consultant can help you with that. We also have an app that will help you with it too, which is really cool. Good, I was right. Okay, thank you, Jill. Makeup remover is 20, micellar is 18. Perfect. So that's just to review. Now I'm going to show my screen really quick and just tell you guys about some quick savings. And you'll also see these listed on our Google Doc that your consultant is going to text you a link to as soon as we're done with this giveaway. With this giveaway, that's part of a giveaway, but with this Zoom. Now you want to make sure that you fill out that link as soon as possible because we're going to do our final drawing at about 3:45, 4 o'clock for those of you that were on live with us and filled out the link right away. It's super easy. You are all can do it, I promise. And it also just gives us some really great feedback on the things that you liked so that we can continue to make these events fun and less talking. And thank you for hanging in there with us. Okay, so really quick, just gonna share some quick fun sets with you guys. And let's start with this one. So as I mentioned, those of you that prefer a little bit more kick in the butt, anti-aging, the Time-Wise Repair Collection is going to be perfect for you. So what you'll see is we have 3 options when it comes to our savings, starting with the Cadillac Collection, which includes a couple of different supplements from the Time-Wise Repair line, including affectionately called Spackle, our deep wrinkle filler, the Time-Wise Repair Facial Peel, a fabulous mask option. Satin Lips, which we didn't even talk about today. Your favorite CC cream or foundation plus foundation primer, and the Bestie Bundle. Now that bundle is $3.99 with a $476 value. Wow. And you get satin hands and your travel roll-up for free. If anybody knows Mary Kay, you know satin hands, right? So that is one of your options on there. Then you have the Queen collection with the peel, satin lips, and a free charcoal mat, or I'm sorry, a free travel roll-up, and then the regular repair collection with those 5 essential products and your free satin lips, which is a really great value too. Then share, wait, okay, I'm super smart. I am super smart. I'm super smart. Hopefully that switched. Now can you guys see the Miracle Set savings? I'm so smart. Okay. So then the Miracle Set savings, this is a lot of what you used today. So here's what we want you to see. At the top, the Cadillac collection comes with your 5-piece Miracle Set, cleanser and moisturizer, day and night, and eye cream, microdermabrasion samples, or microdermabrasion set, fabulous for pores. That Bestie Bundle we talked about, the makeup removing set, satin lips, your foundation preference and your primer, as well as charcoal mask and applicator for only $2.99, $360 value, hello, with a free travel roll-up, and then check out the freebies you can continue to add even with the simple Miracle Set collection for $116, half price eye cream, okay? So there is savings at every level, y'all, but don't answer yet. If you're like, this is cool and all, and like, you guys are fun, but I'm really thinking I'd like to give this Mary Kay thing a try. I don't really know if I'm going to be good, but I want to enjoy it. I want to have something new. I have something on the side that I can appreciate. Save 50% off of my Mary Kay products. Yes, please. Yeah, we save 50% as consultants. We also get the opportunity to make 50% from the second you sign up, from being in for, like our friend Tracy, for 34 years. We all have the privilege to make 50% in Mary Kay. It's not earned, it's given, which is pretty cool. So with that, you're like, I don't know, just tell me what that looks like. So that, you guys, is pretty awesome because in the month of March, Mary Kay made available our starter kit for only 20 bucks. $20, y'all. It's crazy. So it's called the eStart, and this is how everybody gets in their first step in the door. This is what Liz took advantage of this month. So for only $20, you get this beautiful welcome packet, some brochures to help you with some great new information, a few samples, and me and your consultant. We pop out of the envelope when you get it in the mail. Surprise. Okay. And that allows you to start your virtual business for 20 bucks. So it gives you your website as well as your credit card processing too. If you're like, you know what, this is cool, but I'd like some of the, some free product. I'd like a beautiful bag. I'd like some party supplies. Well, then you can add on the Pro Start for only $80, normally still only $90. And you guys, there's $400 worth of full-size product in there. Holy guacamole. You've got 2 formulas. Yeah, holy guacamole. I know, Jeanette. It's good, right? You got 2 formulas of the Miracle Set, a makeup remover, 5 colors of the CC Cream Foundation, a mascara, microdermabrasion. You guys, there's so much product in there. It's crazy. And of course, not to mention the product samples and the party supplies to help get you started. What's really cool is everybody starts for 20 bucks and then you have up to 2 weeks to decide, yeah, you know what? Let's add on that Pro Start. I do want to give it a try with some full-size product. But everybody starts with just 20 bucks. Normally, still only 35. So we want you to know about these options, you guys, because Mary Kay may or may not be something you've ever considered for yourself, but that's not our job to determine. It's yours. We want to make sure that you have the information. You get to decide what to do with it, and you get to tell us either way, okay? Either way, we will treasure you, but you have to buy it or you have to sell it. Those are your 2 choices, okay? We appreciate you very much. So with that, are there any last minute questions before we shoot you off and get you guys the Google Doc to fill out? Any other questions or comments? It's 3 o'clock. Okay. Okay, great.
Oh, just the nighttime recovery, was that the clear bottle you had?
Yes, Jeanette, it was.
Okay.
Yep,
Okay.
the recovery. It's a fan fave. It's a fan fave. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, me too. Well, Jeanette, Michelle, our last 2 standing, thanks for hanging in with us the whole time. We really appreciate you, ladies.
Yeah, nice meeting you.
Yeah, you guys
Nice
too.
meeting you.
You guys too. We appreciate you taking your time on this Sunday afternoon. And we'll get you over that Google link. So fill that out right away. We appreciate your feedback, and then your consultant will hook up with you to answer any questions or get you started with whatever you decide. Okay.
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 All right.
Thank you guys. Have a good day.
You.
Thank
Thank
you.
you,
Bye.
everybody.